We are back for part two of this interview with Coach Wolfrath. Coach, good? Everything okay? Did you need to do anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. All right. So, Coach, what I wanted to ask you, and we haven't even. It's funny, we've talked all this amount of time, and we haven't even talked about your soccer coaching career. Tell the kids about
Oh,
that.
yeah. Okay, well, that is how I got into teaching, was through coaching. I think I had mentioned earlier at summer camps, and then beyond that, I ended up coaching a club team, soccer club team, over or down here in St. Pete, and then that's kind of taken me to several different clubs and several different teams, and lots of that. It did lead me to coaching the team at Shorecrest. I'd gotten the teaching job there first, and then a coaching position opened up, and I'm proud to say that actually I was courted for the position.
Beautiful.
Not me seeking it out, because I was already coaching with you at CCC, kind of hoping that pathway was going to be
We tried.
opening up.
We tried so hard.
I know. I know it was out of our hands. I understand that, but then I think looking at possibly getting that job opened my eyes to that was what I wanted, to do that. So, I was disappointed that it didn't pan out the way it was originally supposed to in my mind, but it actually was way better to not have gotten that job and to ended up where I did, coaching the girls varsity team at the high school, for the high school level there, because it allowed me to start something and build it up, rather than just be the next one to be a caretaker.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I don't think I would have settled. I don't think I would have settled in as a caretaker. I think I would have still stretched and tried to do more. But it was exciting to take that program from nothing and build it up to something pretty special, I think, anyway, in my eyes.
There's no question about it.
Yeah, there was, just for some context for everybody, it's just in terms of how it works in high school, you got your playoffs, and the districts is the first round, regionals, and then you can go to state. The team I had never even made it out of the district ever. And so I took over in 2000, 2001, and we finally in 2002 got out of districts for the first time ever. A couple of years later, got to regionals and to state, and then this year I'm excited to have capped off my coaching career there, because this was my last season with a state runner-up finish, just one game short, but that was the furthest either team had ever gone. Then this year, the boys, Shorecrest boys, pushed it one more the next day, and they won state. So it was quite an exciting year, a banner year for Shorecrest soccer. I think it really puts us on as a soccer school,
no doubt,
in this area. It's exciting to be more on the state stage. I've always felt like, for sure, our district, we had become the sort of the bully or the big kid on the block in our district. In our region, teams in our region knew about us just from regional runner-up, regional championships. But to get to the state final was huge, because it is exciting to be on that map now. Now I'm pleased that the person taking over the program is going to be one of our alums who was on one of our Final Four teams, and now she's getting into coaching. I see a lot of parallels in myself. This is her first head coaching job. She's excited to take what we set up, and I know she has ideas of what she wants to do. Having been a player in the program, I'm sure she's got ideas of, I wish Coach would have done that. Now she gets to be the one doing that. So, yeah, that's my coaching career in a very big nutshell, I guess. But
it's a great
that's kind
nutshell.
of how it went down.
Who is the person taking over?
Her name's Skylar Ellenberg.
Okay, great.
She was a all-county player her senior year. She's I always describe her as if there was a Mount Rushmore for our program, she'd be on it for sure. She went off and played 4 years at college, and has moved back and started coaching some club teams, assistant coaching and training, and now she's diving in. It's awesome.
Wow,
So
that's fantastic.
yeah,
You know, I've heard this this phrase or this term called a coaching tree, and it's where coaches not only do they coach teams, but they develop future coaches, and so you've got one of the main parts of your coaching tree taking over your program. That is huge. That is massive.
yes, yes.
That is something you should be so proud of, and I know you are. Kids, I want to tell you that one of the things I'm most proud of in my coaching is the year 2007 when Coach Wolfrath was named the girls' coach of the year and I was named the boys' coach of the year. So between the two of us, we had both of those things locked up, and that was very satisfying moment. So it's something that I know that Coach is proud of, and that I'm
Very.
proud of. It's something to work for, and but you know what matters, and I know you're going to agree with this, Coach, is the relationships, and relationships can't be measured by an award. Do you agree?
True. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'll just, before we get past the coaching tree thing, I'm sure you won't say it, but you know, I have to say that I'm part of your coaching tree, so I have to give you credit or however you want to put it, if you'll take any. But just a lot of that success that I've had and I've been fortunate to have, I do owe to your guidance, and I'm sure I thanked you indirectly, but now I'll thank you directly.
Okay. Well, you're welcome. I'm happy. Well, you know, it's all, you know what this whole education thing is like. It's just a big circle, and we all help each other. And but I appreciate very much your words. And as a matter of fact, before we move on to the next one, what I want you to do is I want you to talk about our current kids, our current Eagles, and the way we use music. But yeah, let's talk about that next. Actually, I was going to ask you something about camp, but we can leave that. Maybe we'll come back to it. Maybe we won't. I know you've had a chance to watch our Cypress Woods Eagles in action at
Yes.
PE class with music. What is your impression of it?
Blown away. It just it's such a unique, new. Well, music's not new, of course, but new way to integrate something into PE. It needs to happen more. Music is it's interesting because music is in dancing or that sort of thing. It's in all of us. It kind of joins everybody together. You don't need to be good at dancing. I am a terrible dancer, but I have fun. Dancing is fun, and you don't have to be good at it to enjoy it. It's kind of it's like singing for some people maybe. It's just they want to do it anyway, and
Oh, the kids
so
know about that. I'm the worst singer in the world, and they come with wax in their ears.
It's fun to have something that you don't like I said, you don't have to be good at it to do. It joins everybody together, and it's everyone's. What I got from the video was that everyone was one big team, and everybody had their part to play. But maybe you were doing like the one part of a little bit of a solo, like to the one that I noticed right away was the Imagine Dragons, Whatever It Takes.
Yes.
Was very cool because it had someone that clearly had practiced this routine and that sort of thing, and it fit and everything was great, and people were waiting there till their role or their turn or whatever happened, and then everyone's involved, and then it takes coordination to wait for your turn or to be ready to do it when your time is up. You go. Then at the end, with the people are doing sort of tricks or gymnastics or whatever, everyone is working together for those routines. But it's different than a game because it's all positive sum. It's not a zero sum where we're working as a team. and we're playing another team. One team's gonna win, one team's gonna lose. The net is 0, right? So there's a winner, there's a loser. This is just, we're all working together, and we're all either going to succeed in this, or we're all, not. But we're all together on this, and so much of that carries over to how you need to do everything in life. I mean, so getting back to the original thing about music and integrating it and incorporating it. It's such an easy way to get up and be active and do stuff. The role of the teacher, make sure they're modeling it. I'm sure you're dancing with them when it's time and showing them. And like I said, even you don't have to be good at it to have fun with it. The only time you would look at someone and say like, they're not doing the right thing is if they're not doing anything. So,
right.
So just being involved leads to a level of success when you do that. The other thing is, so many movements, are in a musical rhythm, in a musical pattern, that the music, it just almost pushes you. There's a reason people run wearing headphones.
Yes.
There's a reason people, when they're being active or exercising, listen to music, because it does it keeps you going. It keeps I don't know. Again, I'm struggling for the words here, but just integrating that in, it makes it more fun.
Yes.
It's fun. It was fun to watch. I'm sure the parents were blown away when they saw the routine that everyone performed, and it's just such a great way to get things started. And everything just is more fun with music. My Shorecrest team, for several years now, we've done our warm up, with music, and it's not just like listening to music while warming up. It's this song, similar to the movements that you guys are doing on the video. It's this song lends itself perfectly to jog stretch. This song is perfect for some passing, and
That's brilliant.
synchronizes that way, and then it's like also, it's a new song. It's time for us we're done with that. It's time to move on to
brilliant.
this. So, so it's just such a great